Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Banter with Brooke. I am your host of this podcast, Brooke Polis, and thank you guys for joining me this lovely Saturday. This week's episode is going to be all about my different YouTube eras, different YouTubers I've watched growing up until now. And let me just start off by saying I literally have been on YouTube my whole entire life. Like, I literally have watched damn near everybody on YouTube. I wasn't like big fans of everybody, but like, you name a YouTuber, I probably have heard of them. The only ones I didn't really watch is some of like the gamer YouTubers, or like, I don't care for Mr. Beast or people like that. But I have watched quite a few YouTubers, and I still do watch a lot of YouTube. So let me just start off. I think what first got me into watching YouTube was maybe like third or fourth grade. One of my friends showed me O2L, which, if you guys don't know what O2L is, O2L stands for Our Second Life. And that is a group YouTube channel that consisted of Ricky, Kian, Connor, Sam, JC, and Trevi Moran. Well, she used to go by Trevor, but she transitioned and now she goes by Trevi. And yeah, I think that's all. There was also Ricardo, but no one else. But it was Ricky, Kian, Connor, Sam. I'm trying to sing the O2L song in my head. The Ricky, Kian, Connor, Sam, JC, Kaylin, Trevor, Moran. Anyway, yeah, so that was the group, and each of them had a day of the week where they posted a video on the O2L channel. And boy, was I obsessed. Since that fucking day forward, I was hooked. I absolutely loved them. And they would post kind of like challenge videos, kind of like try not to laugh. Y'all know, if y'all know, y'all know. Like, that era of YouTube was just prime fucking YouTube. And I was actually devastated when I found out O2L was not going to be together anymore. Damn near almost as upset as when I found out One Direction was breaking up. To be honest, actually, no, I was going to say, to be honest, I might have been more upset at O2L, but no, the fuck I was not. I was bawling my fucking eyes out when I found out Zayn was leaving One Direction, but that's not what this video is about. So yeah, I'm trying to, this might not be exactly in order because I don't really, they were like the main channel I watched when I was like young, but then I watched like a bunch of other people. But the next one I want to talk about is, I had a huge, embarrassing, I know, Jake Paul phase. Ooh, I know, embarrassing, but I was obsessed with him. Another one of my friends showed me him, and I was obsessed with Team 10, which Team 10 led me to watching all of the other channels, like the people who would be in Jake's content who were in Team 10. I would watch their videos separately. So like Erica Costell and Tessa Brooks and Chance, and like, if y'all knew Team 10, you would know who I'm talking about. I would watch all of their channels separately, so then that gave me more people to watch on YouTube. And all the fucking Team 10 songs, so cringe looking back now, but like, some of them are actually fire. Like, It's Every Day, Bro, with that Disney Channel flow by Milla YouTubers. What other ones did he sing? I don't know. Like, literally, I could probably sing all of them word for word. So embarrassing. But that leads me to the next one, which is Logan Paul, which obviously I started watching him as well, his vlogs too. And the rivalry between them, oh baby, was I invested in that. Like, literally had the post notifications on for both of them. I would watch their videos like fucking the second they came out. And they were just so entertaining. And fucking, I think, it's Every Night Sis with Rice Gum and Alyssa Violet. I think that's the name of it. When Rice is like, I don't know, but I don't remember how it started, but Alyssa's like, or Rice Gum's like, yeah, Alyssa called asking me if we can win against Jake Paul. I said, we Gucci like the shirts with the snakes on them. I just heard your song Team 10. Now I hate. Dude, Alyssa ate that up. She said, yeah, wrong Paul. Yeah, it's Jake, like from State Farm. Get girls, but the hooker said you paid for it. Me and Rice in a house with like 8 floors. Ride your brother's nuts. You're a squirrel for his acorn. Sorry. That is so embarrassing that I'm like knowing every word like that. But I really ate that up. And all of their songs I would eat up when I was obsessed with them. And I had so much merch. It was actually embarrassing. I literally think I've gotten rid of all of it, which is crazy. The amount of money I spent on that, like, you're ridiculous. But that's just me to my core. Like, I am a merch girly. I will support the people I like to watch on YouTube. I will buy merch. You got me. You sold me. I'm buying merch. Next one I have is going off of O2L, Kian and JC, which they were 2 people in O2L that once O2L broke up, they created their own separate channel. And oh my gosh, I love Kian and JC so much. I have watched them literally ever since O2L. Like, I've just, and that was like I said, 3rd or 4th grade, and I'm about to be 21. So they actually haven't made videos in like quite a while, like a decent amount of months. And I'm really, really sad. But JC just recently got engaged, which I'm so happy for him. And Kian recently had a baby, which like so exciting. His name is Coast. He's so cute. But Kian and JC might be the funniest fucking people. Like, if I am ever like sad and I know I need like a laugh, I'm going to go back and watch some old K&J videos because, oh my gosh, you guys, if you haven't watched them or don't know who they are, number one, if you don't know who they are, you're living under a rock. But number 2, you need to go and watch their videos. Like, they are so funny. And I don't know if I was finished saying what I was going to say about Logan and Jake Paul, but I don't really know what else to say. I watched them for a very long time. I don't really remember when I stopped. Then I started watching Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, when it came out. I don't really watch that anymore. But I think when they kind of started getting, I think when Team 10 broke up, and then when they started getting into boxing, I just was kind of over them. I did, embarrassingly though, embarrassing fact, I went to a Team 10 meet and greet, like, tour, and I met Jake Paul. Let me insert a picture. Like, so crazy that I remember it was on my birthday, and I remember I told him it was my birthday, and he kept telling me happy birthday. Met Erica Costello, met literally like all of Team 10 except for Chance and Nick Crompton. You know it's Nick Crompton and my color stay popping. That guy. The England is my city guy. They like left Team 10 like right before the tour, and I was so sad because I wanted to meet them, but whatever. That was crazy. Like, when I tell you I will spend money on YouTubers that I like, I will. Like, I was going to all the fucking tours, whatever. Anyway, next, oh yeah, so then yeah, I think that's all I had to say about Kian and JC too. I love them so much. They're hilarious. Kian also, like, is in movies and shows. Zach and Mia was really good. Shout out The Chosen. That movie's so bad and they always make jokes about it. Like JC always jokes around with Kian about how bad The Chosen is. It's a scary movie that Kian is in. But next one is Tana fucking Mojo. Actually, before I talk about Tana, literally, so like I said, I met Jake Paul. I've gone to quite a few meet and greets. Kian and JC had some pop-up merch shops. They had one in New York and one in California. And when they had the one in New York, they're like, where should we go next? And like, sorry, y'all. I was doing so good these past couple episodes without yawning. But right now it is like damn near midnight. So my apologies for the yawning. But literally, everyone's like, Chicago, come to Chicago. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to meet them. Like they're the longest people I've watched on YouTube, but I haven't got to meet them yet. And who knows when now, since like I said, Kian just had a baby and JC got engaged, but one day it'll happen. Well, when I blow up on here, manifesting, when my podcast blows up and I go to LA, then bam, I'll meet them and we can be friends. But anyway, Tana Mojo, literally been watching her for forever as well. I remember watching her story times. I have a vivid memory of when I was like 13 maybe, and I saw one of her story times. And also like she's not much older than me. She's 25. I'm gonna be 21. Like I was watching her and she's young as hell. Like I'm 13. She's like fucking 16 telling her stories. I'm like, okay, maybe like 17. I'm like, dang, like, anyway, vivid memory of me crying to my mom because I felt so bad for her because it was one of her stalker story times. And I'm like, Mom, like, I feel so bad for her. Like I wanted to like help her. Like I felt so bad that she like had a stalker and there was like nothing I could do to help her. But literally her story times are so good and so engaging. Like I love Tana Mojo through and fucking through. And now actually she has a podcast called The Canceled Podcast. It's her and Brooke Schofield's podcast. And I love The Canceled Podcast so much. Like it's so good and so entertaining. I highly recommend y'all watch that. Honestly, they inspire me a lot for like my podcasts and they're so funny. I met them literally like the beginning of this month. I met them, which was so awesome and cool. I will insert a picture. They are so stunning and nice in real life. Like they are beautiful, so sweet. I was so nervous and I was feeling rushed. I feel bad. I feel like I like ignored Brooke, but like not on purpose at all. Like I love her so much. I wanted to be like, we're name twins and whatever. I literally wanted to say so much to both of them and it completely went out the window. But that's another thing I love to watch on YouTube is The Canceled Podcast and Tana Mojo, of course. I've been watching her for forever. Her era too, her marrying Jake Paul era, like all of that shit. I was there. Hefner, dude, like all the songs just eat. Like they're not even like that good, like all the YouTube songs, but like they're good to me. Like I will listen to them and they're fire. Next one is the Sterniolo triplets, which, oh my gosh, I think I started watching them in 2022 and they're fucking also so hilarious. I also met them. Insert a picture. They were so nice in real life as well, and I would love to be their friend. Literally, I feel like we have so much in common. Like every time I watch their videos, I'm like, that's literally me. Or like I feel like we have such similar senses of humor and their content so enjoyable to watch. And they also had a podcast, which they don't do anymore, which I completely understand. They wanted to start doing other stuff. But their podcast is called Cut the Camera. So go check out Cut the Camera podcast. Obviously, you can still watch all their episodes. Those were very entertaining because I do watch a lot of podcasts. That's part of the reason I wanted to start my own. But yeah, the Stern Yellow triplets, they make, I didn't really say what any kinds of people, like what kinds of videos people made. So O2L, I said they did like challenges and stuff. Jake and Logan Paul also did that kind of stuff. Vlogs, challenges, everything. Tana like mainly blew up from her story times, but then as people got bigger, they also do like every kind of video, really like try on hauls, everything. Kian and JC, same thing. They do like try not to laughs, different challenges, different games they would make up. The Stern Yellow triplets, the premise of their channel, well, not the premise, like the schedule of their channel, I guess, is Wednesdays they do a vlog like video, which is they just film whatever they're feeling. And Fridays they do car videos where they set up the camera in the car and they just have different topics and just talk in a car. And it's so funny, just the dynamic of the three of them. So yeah, next I have is Tara Yummy, which, speaking of, I've known, she's just blowing up now, but literally I've known about Tara Yummy. Like, y'all were sleeping on her. Like, I've been watching Tara Yummy, but cause I, like I said, started watching Kian and JC, and she's kind of in their friend group. So I already knew about Tara Yummy and Jake Weber. Okay. I had been watching them for a long time. And so, but recently I've been watching Tara Yummy more, and she's just so, oh my God, she's so cool. She also does like Get Ready With Me's vlog. She's a little party girl. She loves to film her little party videos. She also just recently became a co-host on a podcast called Dropouts, which I've been watching that a little bit because of her. So yeah, literally I love her videos. She's awesome. She's so hot. Like, she's literally so hot. First of all, I think like all of them are so hot, if I'm being honest. Like, everyone I've mentioned so far, fucking Jake Paul, Logan Paul, their personalities I don't like anymore at all. I don't know what middle school me liked about them, but their looks, I think Jake and Logan Paul are very hot. Tana Mojo's obviously hot as fuck. Brooke's hot as fuck. Kian and JC, hot as fuck. Stern Yellow triplets, hot as fuck. Tara Yummy, Jake Weber, fine AF, like literally all of them. And they, oh my gosh, Jake also makes videos with Johnny Gilbert, and their videos are so funny. Like, they post a lot of like eating videos. Like, they'll go and buy like every candy or like every this, and they'll like try it, and or they'll buy like, they'll order like a bunch of stuff on Amazon. It's like weird, like okay, don't mind my hairy armpits. They're like weird Amazon haul, whatever, and they just like go through all the shit they ordered, and they make it so funny. I don't know how, but they are just so funny. Another person I love, which he's not really a YouTuber, but he posts on YouTube, is Theo motherfucking Von, dude. Theo Von also to me is so hot. And he's hilarious, which boosts him way up on my scale. Like, if you're funny, you are fine as fuck, like, to me, at least. And he has a podcast that he posts on YouTube, which that's what I watch, which is This Past Weekend. That is what his podcast is called, which you guys should watch that. And oh my gosh, he's hilarious. Like, even if you just look up like Theo Von, like funniest moments or like funniest clips, you will not regret it. You will laugh so hard. Like, and he's such a good person too. Like, whenever I see clips of him like actually getting deep with his podcast guests, like he'll actually like start crying. Like, he like, you could tell he feels bad for people. Y'all, I'm like profusely sweating right now. So like, my apologies if I'm like a little antsy or I don't know. I'm like hot as fuck. I don't know why. I'm literally in a tank top. Like, it's not that hot, but I think it's because this fucking light is on me and this lava lamp is bringing heat to me. I don't know what it is, but this past weekend is hilarious, and he always has guests on all the time, especially his episodes with Bobby Lee. Him and Bobby Lee are so funny together. And those are kind of like the main YouTubers I like watch right now, I would say, is like the Canceled Podcast, Sturniolo Triplets, Theo Von, Tariemi, Jake Weber, Johnny. Podcasts I like, I already mentioned the Canceled Podcast, Cut the Camera. I love Just Trish, Trisha Pastas' podcast. It is so entertaining. She's just so enjoyable to watch. I've also watched her not from the beginning, I'm not going to say that, but I mean, she's been fucking on YouTube. I think I just saw she did something like 17 years, and I would have been 3 when I started watching. So like, I'm definitely not like an OG watcher of her, but I would obviously see clips of her since I've been on YouTube, and she's absolutely hilarious. I need water because I'm fucking sweating and I'm talking too much. My throat's hurting. Recently, I've been waiting till like the very last minute I can to film these, and it just makes me stressed out. I don't know why I've been doing that, but we're just gonna ignore that. You need to watch Just Trish. It's literally her. She's the only host. She has guests on every so often, which I love her episodes with Tana and Brooke. But then she has hot topic episodes where they just talk about what's going on, what's hot in the news in the pop culture world. And her person, like, his name's Oscar. He's not really a co-host, but I guess kind of. They talk about different stuff together. And if you don't know anything I'm talking about or any, like, just search them up on YouTube and you'll know. If you're on YouTube watching my podcast, then you should already, like, you're already on YouTube and you should know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. And if not, you live under a rock. Next podcast I love to watch is Unfiltered, Zane and Heath Unfiltered. Fuck the Vlog Squad. Actually, the fact that they're friends with David Dobrik is really concerning to me after everything he's done to not only Jeff, which that is another podcast I watch. If I'm being honest, I only watch it if there's a guest on that I like if Tana's on it or Brooke's on it or Amber Rose was just on his podcast. Like, I'll watch it with guests on it, but I don't watch Jeff FM like regularly. But what he did to Jeff Wittick with the crane and everything, and also what David Dobrik did, the assault with like that 17-year-old girl, with Dom, I believe was his name. I don't know what he's fucking up to, and I could care less. He's a fucking creep. But yeah, I love Zane and Heath Unfiltered, though. It is such an entertaining podcast. It's Zane, Heath, Matt, and Mariah, which Heath and Mariah just got engaged, which I'm actually so happy about. I used to watch their podcast like consistently, and I honestly don't anymore. But I will occasionally, if I just am feeling like I want to switch up what I usually watch, I'll go back to them and I'll watch some episodes, and they're really funny. I do love Matt. And another podcast I would watch is Anything Goes, which is Emma Chamberlain's podcast. To be honest, hers is not on YouTube. It's on Spotify. So we're not going to include it. So that's all I'm going to say about hers. But those, like I said, were like the main ones. But I wrote down a list of other people I watch. The ones I mentioned were like the main people that I was like actually like and now, like I said, I still watch Sturniolo Triplets, everything. Like, those are the people that I have and had post notifications on. I'm watching every upload. But these people that I'm about to say are like, I've just seen some of them. And like I said, this is not even all of them. I've watched literally like everybody, dead ass. But number one how I said I knew Tara and Jake already from Kian and JC. There's also Franny Arietta, which I love Franny. She's been in Kian and JC's videos for a long time now. Neza, which I love Neza's content. She just moved into a new house. Like, whatever. I love her content as well. Very motivating. David Alvarez, I think his YouTube name might be David Alvarezi. He posts more kind of like blind dating kind of videos, or like 5 guys or one guy dates like 5 girls based on Halloween costumes or whatever, and it's like you ask them different questions. David's videos are very entertaining, but like that whole group, like if you know Kian and JC, you know their whole friend group, like Franny, Neza, Crawford, why am I like drawing a blank on who's in the friend group? Chelsea, I don't know. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, just look up their friend group. Bobby, Corey, which I miss Corey so much. Corey passed away and he was in their friend group. But so like all of them, like I said with Team 10, I would watch all their individual stuff. All of like Keen and JC's friends, I will watch all their individual stuff here and there. Trisha Pastas, obviously, because she's a fucking icon. Her mukbangs, like, oh my gosh. I actually want to film one for this channel, and I'm going to film one for this channel. So let me know if you have any certain food suggestions you want to see me do a mukbang to. You know what I always see people do, and it makes me like crave it and want to eat it so bad, is Wingstop. So maybe I'll do a Wingstop mukbang for you guys. Is it mukbang? Mukbang? I think it's mukbang. I don't know. But next one is Sam and Colby. First of all, again, hot as fuck. Trisha Paytas, hot as fuck. Franny, Neza, hot as fuck. Sam and Colby, hot as fuck. Oh my God, like Colby is so fucking fine. I love their stuff. Their Conjuring series they just did not that long ago was so entertaining. Like, absolutely love them. Larray, I love Larray's content. He's hilarious. He's so funny. Like, I want to be his friend so bad. He seems so nice and so fun to be around. Quinlan Blackwell, I've been watching her since forever. I remember middle school me laughing so hard at her vines. Like, she is hilarious. One of like my favorite ones is like, I don't need no degree to be a clothing hanger, and she has like the hanger in her shirt and like hangs herself on the door like by the hanger. Another one, she literally like does like a back bend and like kicks her foot and literally kicks her skull so hard, like you can just like hear the noise. Like, look up Quinlan Blackwell Vine compilation and you will not regret it. You will laugh so hard. But yeah, all of them. Johnny Gilbert, like I said, I watch him with Jake. He's also very attractive. Also, all of like the beauty people, like I watched My Life is Ava. That's an old one now. Like the literally my life is beaches every single night, messy buns and Christmas lights. If you know, you know. Like Laura DIY, loved her videos. Bethany Moda, I watched her very rarely, but like occasionally I would. Recently I've been watching AMP only a little bit, just because I think Duke Dennis is hot and the videos are, let's be real, entertaining. Phantom's hot as fuck too, but they have really entertaining videos and like lots of guests. Like Kai Cenat had Nicki Minaj on his stream, or like Tyla was recently on his stream, the singer. My brother Matthew showed me Jinxie recently, which I think he's pretty funny. I don't watch any of his gaming stuff because I don't care about gaming, but like the PO box opening, or like when he collabs with other people, like, so from watching Jinxie, then now I know Sketch and Queso, which they're really funny. I didn't finish watching this video, but I just watched. Oh, my cap wanted to just escape. I just watched all three of them playing Minecraft together, and that was pretty funny. I love Minecraft, and Queso was like the only one that knew how to play. It was really funny. Smosh, which that's a fucking old one. Scratch that. I think I watched them way before I started watching O2L. Maybe they were my OG introduction to YouTube. I also have like barely any good memories. Like I don't have that much memory from before probably like second grade, so I couldn't really tell you. Maybe third grade, honestly. I have like a couple memories from second grade. So not quite sure how I went or when I started watching Smosh, but I loved their videos too. Next one, Shane Dawson. I would watch his, which he's fucking canceled too. He has kids now. I hope they're okay, because he would like did shit with his animals and looked up like baby, like weird, like shit with like babies, like naked. I don't know. So weird. I don't watch him at all anymore. But I would watch his conspiracy theory videos all the time. He goes, "Hey, what's up, you guys?" Yes. Dude, I could like recite all their fucking intros probably. That's not true. I don't know. I don't remember Jake Paul's or Logan's. I remember, I think at the end you go, "It's every day, bro. Peace." I think that was the end of Jake's. I might be completely wrong. I know Tana, she goes, "Hey guys, it's Tana Mojo. Welcome back to my channel." Tariemi, I don't know her intro, but at the end she goes, "Time to skedaddle." Stormy Little Triplets don't really have an intro anymore. They used to have a little song and intro video, but they don't have it anymore. But the outro, usually Matt will like scream into the camera. Next one after Shane Dawson is Jeffree Star, which I honestly love him. Like, he's pretty funny, and I don't think he was canceled for anything too bad. At least I think that's what I remember off of memory. But if I'm wrong, then oof. But he goes, what does he say? He goes, "Hi, how are ya?" Or no, I know, but he goes, "Welcome back to my channel," with his mirror. He's like, but he is so talented at makeup, and I really want to try his skincare line. I saw one that has like caffeine in it, and people were like raving about it. It's really good, so I kind of want to try it. But I used to watch him all the time. James Charles too, which fuck James Charles, weird ass fucking predator. I don't like him, but I used to watch his videos. Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of another one that I was obsessed with, the fucking Dolan twins. And I know y'all remember the group, the sister squad. It was James Charles, the Dolan twins, and Emma Chamberlain. I loved the Dolan twins. One of my favorite videos was like try not to laugh challenge, where they both had gallons of milk and they had to drink the gallons of milk, and they started like laughing so hard and throwing up milk and laughing. Like, that video is too funny. But I just really hope that they're doing okay and they're happy and are doing well, because I love them, and they they seem like genuinely good people, and I love them a lot. What's next? Oh my gosh, Crazy Russian Hacker. Do y'all remember him? Way different vibe than all the other people I was just saying, but all I remember is he'd go, okay, I'm gonna butcher this Russian accent, but he would go, "Welcome back to my laboratory where safety is number one priority, and today we will be trying kitchen gadgets." That's all I remember. He would talk exactly like that, and he would show different hacks and different gadgets, and that shit was entertaining as fuck. Next one is Fred. I know y'all remember Fred. I can't think of what the fuck kind of videos he would make, but y'all know Fred. I'll put a picture of Fred because y'all know. Um, Next one, Wasabi Productions, like Roy, and Alex Wasabi, like the video of was it Yolanda? No, Rolanda, where Roy was like dressed up as a girl and they would like sing that song. I forgot. I literally have shit memory, but it was so good. Next one is, oh shoot, the Ace family. Yikes. They're kind of a little bit not cancelable. I love Catherine, but Austin is a fucking character, that's for sure. Like, he is a little concerning. I just hope the kids are okay and happy, and that's all that matters to me. But I used to actually watch them pretty religiously too, honestly. Like, I would like almost watch every upload probably. And another family channel I would watch was called Okay Baby. I don't know if you guys know who they are. It was like O.K because it was Oscar and Kira and their baby, but now they have 4 babies, but now they're not even together, which I haven't seen any content or heard about them. Another one is KK and Baby J, which they used to be really good friends. I know Oscar is still friends with the family. I don't know about Kira, but I used to love watching like family channels because I've like always wanted to be a mom. And so I'd watch all these family channels. I'd also watch people, I don't know like specific channel names, but people with their like reborn dolls, like their like realistic baby dolls, and like taking care of them and changing them and like unboxing. I love watching like reborn doll unboxing videos. Another one is Graveyard Girl. She would also kind of do like weird like unboxing. She's like a quirky fun. Y'all know fucking Graveyard Girl. She's a for real OG. I also love like the Cut YouTube channel and Jubilee, like those kinds of videos. I would watch the Try Guys. I would watch all the BuzzFeed ones where they would try different things. I just love like, and when I tell you guys, like, that's not even all. Like, I would watch every fucking YouTuber. Like I said, the ones I didn't really watch were, I never watched PewDiePie. I never watched like Markiplier, like the gaming ones. Like I said, I never really watched Jenna Marbles. I didn't really watch, but I love YouTube. I literally love YouTube, and I feel like ever since watching, I always have known that I kind of wanted to do YouTube. So I'm so happy and grateful that I finally have started to pursue it. I don't know. I love doing it, and I'm so happy that I started. And it's just so crazy to me that I've been watching all these YouTubers for so fucking long. And I am now starting YouTube, and it's just going to be so cool to see where this journey takes me, how my channel is just going to keep growing and growing. And yeah, I really wish I could remember more, but that was like some of the couple I could think of right now. But watching YouTube was such a fun part of my childhood. Also, like just music videos, like watching random music videos, all that stuff was so much fun. But yeah, that was basically some of my favorite YouTubers over the years and YouTubers that I watch now. I definitely probably forgot some. Not only, oh my God, I have to sneeze. Not only did I forget some that I used to watch, but I feel like I'm forgetting ones I watch now. But I don't really know who else I watch. Literally, like the main ones is the Canceled Podcast, Instant Yellow Triplets, and Tara Yummy. But yeah, my advice for this episode is to go back and watch old YouTube videos that you like, because it just brings back such a good nostalgic feeling, and just reliving those moments, like how you felt as a child. Like, go back and watch some Team 10 videos, which I actually have not done in forever, or like I love going back and watching like old Tana Mojo story times, old Kian and JC videos, especially. Like I was saying earlier, like if I ever just need a good laugh, I know for sure that I'm gonna go watch some fucking Kian and JC videos. I mentioned all my favorite podcasts I like to watch on here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will add my YouTube channel to your guys' list of favorite YouTubers, because that would mean the absolute world. I appreciate all of you for watching and joining me on this journey, and I'm so excited to see where this journey goes. I love YouTube. I've always loved YouTube. I've been a huge fan of everybody on this platform, and everybody's always coming and going, and I'm so excited to see, like I said, where my journey continues to go on YouTube. And I'm grateful that I have all of you here to watch and join me. So please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world. Turn the post notifications on and comment down below any podcast ideas you have. It would be greatly appreciated. And also, I hope you guys are liking the other kinds of content I've been posting on here besides podcasts. Much more of those kind of videos to come as well. And yeah, thank you guys again. And I will see y'all on the next episode of the Banter with Brooke podcast. Bye.